homeless, homeless, homeless. There's those who sleep on the streets in front of everyone purposely don't wear a scarf or shoes to make more pan money they do. All those who are desperately in need, and those who ban the highways and sleep in the bush, those who have so much drama it's unreal, those who are super quiet, and those who raise on a farm, those who are super obnoxious and never wash, those who are so beaten and institutionalized from being homeless, asleep by the shelter wall, by the TV in the lounge, when there's a chair for them all. Those who are going through serious loss and are crying in the night like a child. Those who died in front of you from overdose, they turn blue. And those who are killing others in drug gang wars and acting intimidating and are the guy to go to for cigarettes and everything. Those who are back gang, enforcer collectors, and those who the whole family are biker gangs, and where they're runaways from the messed up crime family, they no longer want to stay. Oh, there's a bounty on his forehead as he hides, and those whose wife just died due to homelessness and overdose in a court that had them, well, they couldn't see each other because of a fight. And there she is on a dying bed in the ER, and now he's gotta face bail again for breach on the system's mean. Those who've been suffering injustice, they didn't get paid, and they worked so hard, unemployed that way. Those who sleep under the bridge, and those who sleep on vents, those who have dogs for protection, and those who have cats, those who have children and are hiding where they are, for they don't want them to know, and those who have kids, but they're being taken away from children's aid, all because they're poor. Those who know how the system works and use it to their advantage and greed. And don't judge them. How can we judge the homeless? Come on now, that's mean. Those who are couples and those who are from the far north countryside, sleep in parks on benches with their guitar. Those who just want to be in the city and have a fun time. Oh, they got a family already, a place to go, but it's so boring, you know. Those who are ashamed of their homelessness and trying to hide it, get into relationships if they can, just so they can climb that ladder like Cleopatra. All those who get pregnant as homeless persons, I don't know, and those who are teenagers and having their first rape baby, all sad. Those who are meth heads and go nights without sleeping, then take one really long rest on a hot couch. Those who sleep near the beach, and those who sleep in construction sites, chased away by security at night. Those who don't want to work and just want handouts. Those who don't. Oh, those who don't. You ever want to cross? Dangerous. And then we got those are simple folk, slow-witted, you know. Oh, those who desperately want work and are extremely talented and have lots of work experience, but they just can't fit in with the crowd. Those who would live in trailers and be considered trash. Those who are, well, they're They're lone wolves and they just like it that way by themselves. And those who make parties and help each other out, those who are so lovable and those who are just so unlovable, and those whom have been witnessed being kicked out, all by shelter spy in the night, with all them mice turning into rats and the bats and the pigeons. Oh, you gotta feed them too. They're getting old, you know. Oh, their eyes look so gloom and doom. And don't forget the ghetto owls and the hawks. Oh, you got all them critters and they like to say hi. Oh, some of them like to buy. Those who take homelessness like a champ, but then go do some crack to let all their vents and frustrations out. Those who, well, they've just been kicked out. And those, well, it's all they ever knew. They were orphans and they grew. And those who were around all them hard drugs and just thought it was normal, you know, like smoking a joint or a cigarette puff. What's a little meth? Hey, it's just a little try. Come on now. We all do it. It's the way the poverty like to get high. Those who first come to being homelessness and are frightened. Oh, they sleep in their car. They don't want to let go of their status, but they oughta, for they should take on a more survival mind. Those who are coming in and out of jail, oh, they're criminal focus and they'll never change. You can't reform them. Come on now, you all know. You just want to punish them all, and you don't want them to be around you near your homes. All those who come to work, injuries, they could have fallen, working a little too hard. Maybe their boss, maybe he pushed them a little too hard. Those who have been abused and raped and all run away from dad. Those who are foolish, those who cheated, know why? Because, well, the breast just wasn't enough for those who cheated, just because. Those who don't want to let go of an industry collapse, and those who left court and can't go back home, they still gotta pay the mortgage, you know. Those whom are travelers, backpackers alike, and those who have tents and they ride all around on the bikes. And those who are bushcrafters and love staying out in the cold, and those who are immigrants and they're refugees and they first come to know great old new country they go on and wish they had papers to call home. They can't work yet, they just got the visitors, and well, those who have been rejected for mental reasons, and those who are alcoholics, and those who are old and have no one but old age and run out of money because, well, they lived a little way too long. Those who are crippled and becoming lame and blind and deaf and need to get a needle in their eye, and oh, they have a hard time talking to people because, well, the handicap is just something that, well, it's just harder, you know. And those who are lustful with women, well, they are now paying that price. And those who were raped and had trust issues and PSD or PDS or whatever you want, PMS, I don't know. It's just those who were in the military and trouble dealing with civilian life, and those who are extremely rebellious, and those who are UFC fighters, but they weren't the winning type, and those who rip off everyone and ask for money and never pay it back and piss off everyone, and well, those who are studying at university for their undergrads and hope they pass, and those who are working in the trades but are non-union, they don't get the pay they deserve nor they live out, and those who are working in Hollywood or travel and don't want to pay for a hotel room, and those who are painters and artists and alike, and poets and actors and quacks. They're climbing, but hope they get their chance. And those who give aid to the homeless and share what they got, even when they're homeless themselves and don't got a lot. And those who are orphans, and I think I mentioned those ones, and all their wishes for a mom and dad. Those whose wives left with the kids for another man when poor dad lost his job at the plant. Now he's addicted to meth. And those whom are godly and being brought to help and aid and speak like Ezekiel to those hard minds that don't want to pray. And those whom are tempted to become whores and prostitutes and strippers, and those who were great at their job and give you head for some crack, and now they're getting old and they're dying and they got a broken back. Those whom are gay and drags and have a hard time finding work or housing. Those whom are going schizophrenic and no one wants to be around them. And those whom tried killing themselves and are now in wheelchairs. Because, well, the car, I guess it kinda didn't finish them off like they hoped. And those whom failed at career and marriage, they just don't want to pay their child support. And those whom are musicians and buskers, and those whom hips are going on need a cane and wait for surgery. And those whom are drug dealers and holding down territory, and those whom are dying, and those whom sleep in their vans by the river that you watch when you're a teenager, folly, make jokes and they all laugh. And all those getting beat up by them punk kids in the night, and those who carry machetes for protection, and they'll take your life. And those who are very sick, and those from the sea coast, and those who've been stabbed and killed, and they're no more. And those whom are just coming to God and the Holy Spirit's working within them. Well, everyone thinks they're mad, but they're just trying to keep their faith strong. Well, those who don't look homeless at all, and those who make a giant mess, and those who dye the hair and have tats and piercings, and they're scary as they can be. But those who died last week out in that cold snap, or that bad fentanyl batch, those who need lawyers, and those lawyers who are hunting them down, all those who were social workers themselves, but the divide from the rich and poor is growing, in the city, making it hard for the middle class to pay rent. I could go on and on. I want to mention the social workers, and my song's still too long, and that sounds still like a band. Oh man, but the characters that are in need. Forgot to mention those who are jerking off in the alleys and stairwells, and those who are being oppressed, and those who are suffering injustice from, well, I guess life. Yes, the devil's mean. Some are being corrected, by God, because he loves them, and he's going to use them. He wants to show them. Homeless. There's those who sleep on the streets in front of everyone purposely, don't wear a scarf or shoes to make more money they do. all those who are desperately in need, and those who man the highways and sleep in the bush, those